In this video I'm going to talk about baseball, but we'll just specifically focus on the 12 sets home run challenge course because you're going to need to do that for the completion. It is pretty tricky. I had a difficult time with it. Some people might not have had as much as a difficult time with it, but to make it easier, use the Serenity Bat, which can be purchased at Ibizu Pawn for about 200 yen, something like that. That basically makes the circle area of impact a lot bigger. So you've got 12 sets of this home run course to complete, and you need to get 8 home runs in each one. So the problem with this is that obviously the first few sets are pretty easy. If you hit anything other than a home run, it's not going to count as a point. So if you hit a 3 base, 2 base, etc., it's not going to count, unfortunately. The good thing about this is that the pitches are always the same. So you could literally write down what pitch is coming next, which square to just focus on if you wanted to, and do it that way. That might be easier for some people. I sort of memorised the basics of the first few. The first one's either just straight balls or slightly to the side balls. It's always going to land in the middle of one of the grid squares, or that's sort of your guide marker. It's never going to be, like say on that one it was outside of the grid. It's always going to land somewhere in the grid, so usually sort of common sense as to where that's going to be. Obviously you're probably going to redo this quite a few times just attempting to do it. But if you can obviously copy this video, you can write down which square it's going to be in, and then just use that as a guide marker, I guess. And then you should have less of a terrible time. I don't know in this one if they had like extra benefits of like, you know, the gloves in the other game, where you had the gloves which helps you with like grip or whatever it was. But that they made like things a lot easier. On this one, I don't know if it's just the Serenity Bat that makes it easier. But yeah, if you played baseball before, you know what's coming. If not, basically they just take pitches. The pitches are going to land anywhere in the grid. Your little red marker there doesn't need to be central, but it needs to be covering part of where the ball's going to land. And then there's like a little outer yellow mark which sort of closes in as the ball's coming down, and that's where you need to hit it. You need to hit it on the sweet spot. But with the Serenity Bat, it gives you a wider margin of error basically, so you don't need to hit it perfectly. But that's pretty much it. Like the only guidance I can really give is to make it easier would be to literally just watch the video and then check where it's going to land, and then just do your best to hit it. The big issue with this is if you fail a course, you have to start back from the beginning. So it's really, really frustrating. But yeah, I think you have to do. Is it 10 or 12 on this? I think it's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's 12 rounds in a row, so you will get there eventually. If you're having a tough time with it, trust me, you will get there eventually. It is annoying, but you will get used to it, and then you'll know kind of where these pitches are going to go. Obviously, you've got a 2 home run margin of error as well, so if there's any particular ones that you don't like hitting, or you can afford to make a few mistakes at least in each round, so it's not too terrible, but it is pretty tricky. Hopefully you'll just power through and just keep at it. If not, you know, it takes time to learn these things. It's not gonna settle in straight away into your head if it's new to you. Just keep going at it, and hopefully you'll be fine. There are certain things to note in the shop as well, in the exchange shop. There is a skill book in there, and there's quite a few accessories as well. and even materials. So if you do need the accessories for the equipment trophy or the town go, then please note that there is some equipment in there. But yeah, I mean, that's the best advice we can give, really, is the Serenity Bat. And praying praying for the best. But yeah, once you've done that, I think that's the hardest bit by far. But yeah, if you want to check out like Sirix's guide or something like that, he actually gives you the he gives you the actual throws. So, and I think he gives you the square on the grid as well, potentially, of where it's going to land. But yeah, he does. He gives you the where it's going to land on the grid. So if it's easier to use that, I would use that. Up to you. But yeah, obviously for the challenge 12 set course home runs, you're gonna need a visual, because I don't think he covers that. He covers all the challenge courses and the home run courses, the normal ones. But yeah, that's about it. I can't think of anything else that would help, unfortunately. If you are struggling, just keep at it. Any issues, let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. And fingers crossed it helps. With the Serenity Bat, at the very least, is definitely needed. And yeah, if you want to go via a membership or a super chat or anything like that, always greatly appreciated. But obviously you don't need to view any of the content. It's all good. But yeah, very much appreciated anyone that does go that extra step. And yeah, Discord is linked in the description if you're interested in that, so feel free to join there. There's a nice little community going on, and hopefully it continues to grow. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Peace out.
Yes. 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 Yes.